And a Merry Christmas to you from me and Aaron here at Use Your Words Podcast. I wish you could have seen Aaron's little head bopping there going on.
It's a jam.
That was a song called Christmas Special from A Very Lo-Fi Christmas by Stream Beats. And Stream Beats, if you're unaware, is a royalty-free background music that you can use. It sounds just like that. There's no lyrics or anything. It's just that.
Just news.
But it's also free and it's royalty free, which is beautiful. And if you're afraid of anything, they have a license that you can download on their website as well. So if you're doing anything from YouTube videos to podcasts to stuff like that, as long as it's like quote unquote non-commercial use, it's all defined in the license file. You can use their stuff for free. So go ahead and grab it and take a look. And they have a whole album called A Very Lo-Fi Christmas with a two-headed dog and a kid playing in the snow.
Wow.
So
Sounds like
their logo for these Stream Beats stuff is very much a two-headed dog. So everything you see is always that. But anyways, Merry Christmas, or as Aaron says, Happy Holidays. I'm kidding.
Happy Kwanzaa.
Well, there is Kwanzaa. There's
Happy Hanukkah.
Happy Hanukkah. Okay, so speaking of Hanukkah, you know the dreidel, right?
Dreidel.
You know the little thing they spin?
Yeah.
So there's a dreidel. That's usually a game played by kids, because there's various letters on the side. I don't know what they all mean. But did you know there is the Major League of Dreidel Spinning?
Huh? What?
It's a competitive sport. They are having their annual event on December 10th. So if you go to majorleaguedreidel.com, and that's DREIDEL.
Oh, I misspelled it. Yeah.
So if you go to majorleaguedreidel.com, that is where you can buy the official Spinagogue board to spin your dreidels on.
What?
Yep.
Dude.
So you could buy the official Spinagogue dreidel kit, which comes with a stopwatch and 6 colored dreidels. There's also like little play mats that you can put around the board, because apparently playing dreidel is a betting game. I didn't know this, which is really odd to me, but that during one of the high holy festivals of the year for Jewish people, you're playing a betting game that kids play.
Yeah.
But anyways, so you can get the Spinagogue, the dreidel spinning stadium, in the shape of a Star of David with all of the stuff on it. I don't know if that's sacrilege or not, or what it is. But yes, so there is Major League Dreidel, whose catchphrase is "No Gelt, No Glory."
No guilt.
So that is a real thing. If you are a dreidel player, I'm sorry. Unfortunately, by the time this comes out, it'll be too late, because signups were for December 8th at the, that was the latest. So in order to do the dreidel tournament, you need the official Spinagogue board.
Oh.
You need a computer, camera, and internet access. You need a spinner name. Their example spinner name was Spindiana Jones. Yes, Spindiana Jones. And you sign up by December 8th at signup.spinagogue.com.
That name. Why? Why did you make that name? Spindiana Jones.
The Spinagogue comes with 5 different dreidel games and is fun for spinners of all ages. And no, they are not a sponsor of this episode. I just have to come across this. So do you know what the word gelt means?
Nah.
Money.
Money.
Geld means money.
In what language?
I do not know if that is if that's English or
Geld.
what it is.
Well, some of these dreidels can cost a lot of geld.
It's from the German word Geld, which is money.
Oh.
So, yeah, and as we're doing this and talking about this, Aaron is right now looking, and the reason I know this is because he has his computer connected up to his TV. He is looking at a $780 Tiffany and Company dreidel.
Sterling silver dreidel.
I don't know if you want to enter that into the No Guilt, No Glory dreidel tournament.
Yo, fancy it is.
So I looked this up, and apparently it is actually a big thing where they actually have synagogue versus synagogue competitions on dreidel spinning. So there is a whole pro sport around dreidel spinning, which I never would have imagined would happen.
No. I mean, how do you, I mean, yes, I guess, yeah, you spin it, but
The goal is to have it spin
the longest.
the longest.
I mean, how can you, not everyone's dreidel would be exactly the same.
Well, that's why
would
you
they?
have to use the official Spinagogue dreidel set.
But with each piece, what if there's a defect in one of them?
Then there's a defect.
And then you lose.
Then you lose.
But
That's why you got to practice spinning.
that's so sad.
Are you going to participate in the dreidel competition?
With my Tiffany and Company silver.
No, you can only do it with the Spinagogue set.
Maybe. Just kidding now. That is crazy though. Wow. That's so small.
Yeah, dreidels are not big at all.
They're itty bitty things. The heck, those are close. That's not dreidels. Wow. I could see it being a fun thing to do though. I can definitely, yeah. I get it.
Are you gonna start? Are you gonna
Scott.
participate in Hanukkah this year and spin a dreidel?
Who knows? I might get one just to start practicing.
Do you know what one of the longest dreidel spins in the world is?
Oh no.
This is from. Well, this is kind of old, so I'm trying to find the latest numbers, but it's actually hard to find that. But this says 35.8 seconds.
35.8
seconds for the dreidel spin. So if you are a dreidel spinner, let us know on Happy Hanukkah, by the way, at point. Actually, I think we might be past Hanukkah at this point. And somehow he found a crystal dreidel. I'm sorry for all of you who are actually, follow in the customs of Hanukkah and are spinning your dreidel for real. I'm sorry that Aaron is now perverting it by spending money.
Ah, no, I'm getting away from it. I'm leaving. I'm done. You know what? It doesn't take much to fascinate me, okay?
Just take shiny objects and the opportunity to spend money.
Basically.
Am I wrong?
No.
Okay. Well, this Christmas episode is off to a very interesting start.
Happy holidays.
Happy
Christmas.
Happy holidays, period. Yes. As Aaron said, Merry Christmas. And that's very sure. So, Aaron,
yeah.
I have a question for you.
No.
Why?
Oh, I don't know. I'm like Ebenezer Scrooge.
Ebenezer Scrooge.
Ebenezer Scrooge.
Ebenezer?
I was thinking Ebenezer Scrooge.
What's an Ebenezer?
I don't know. No, I was thinking Nebuchadnezzar. Wait,
You're a Nebuchadnezzar Scrooge? Someone is messing up their Bible stories with their Charles Dickens.
Ebenezer Scrooge. I'm the Grinch Bomba. I don't know. I'm kidding. I like Christmas. I enjoy Christmas.
And now someone's messing Dr. Seuss up with Charles Dickens.
Just anything that's bad.
Well, this is a Christmas related question, sir.
Yes. Okay.
Are there holiday decorations that make you cringe?
I know there are. I know I've probably had to have seen some in my past that have made me cringe, but I purposely don't remember those because I didn't like them.
While you think on that,
Yeah.
um, I'm trying to remember where it was. I can't tell you where. No, I don't honestly remember where I was, so it's not like I'm trying to avoid telling you where it was.
Uh-huh.
But it was someone who had on their tree, ornaments, and all ornaments come in all shapes and sizes, But it was like female sexy Santa ornaments. And that was just a little cringeworthy.
Oh, yeah. Oh, that is very cringeworthy.
I was just like, I'm sitting there going, really? Really? This is what we're going with?
You gotta make anything and everything you can to cringy and awful. Gosh.
I also think of all the ones where it's like the Coca-Cola Santa kneeling in front of the manger. I get what they're doing, but those are two genres that don't cross over.
I have not seen that.
My mom has one.
No way.
Oh, yes.
Oh, no. Oh, I'm gonna have to. Does she still put it up?
I think she has that up like year round now.
Wait, what?
Yeah.
I didn't see it.
It's like in the windowsill in the living room of one of the top windows.
Oh, so it's not like an outside.
No, it's not an outside decoration. It's an inside decoration. It's that.
Okay. You're round.
Yeah, it's year round at this point. I don't think there's anything else that my mom has that's cringy, other than just, there's nothing else that's cringy, thankfully. Oh, no, it's
the clock.
So, you know how your mom has that plays bird songs every hour?
Yeah, we haven't had that for the longest time, but they were going through a closet and found it and thought it'd be fun to put it back up.
Yeah, I know. I heard it one of the recent times I was here. My mom has one, but instead of bird sounds, it's Christmas carols every hour.
Oh.
I am not a fan.
Does she ever take that clock down?
Nope.
Didn't think so.
It has been up there for many a years now. The light sensor isn't exactly working properly anymore, so it'll play during the middle of the night.
Oh, no. That's awesome. I like that clock.
No, it is not awesome. It's just like, anytime I'm over there, the hour strikes. I'm
Christmas music.
Yeah. I'm like, oh, yay. So did you think?
I can't think of any Christmas decorations that I've seen that I've really been like,
okay.
Because most likely just because I hope to never remember them.
Fair enough. So
the music is just cringy though. Some of it is.
Some of it is. We'll get to that in a minute. So let me ask this: when you were a kid,
yes,
were you the type of kid that would look? Okay, let me ask this first: were your parents the type that put the presents under the tree ahead of time and said, "Don't open them till Christmas," or did they all appear overnight?
Both.
Okay.
It would end up being sometimes if they had a night where they were alone and didn't have to like hide away and do it, they would do it ahead of time, get it done. But then for some of them, it's like they have to wait for some of the gifts until it just ends up being where they're doing it the night before and putting more out there.
Yeah.
So, but those ones were from Santa. I'm just kidding. No, they weren't. I was never told to believe in Santa.
Really? Okay, nope. That was going to be my next question if you ever were.
Nope.
Because my question was going to be like, at what age were you told the truth about Santa? But if you were never told to believe it, so
I just never did.
But did your parents ever sit you down and say, now when you go to school, some of your kids are going to believe in Santa?
They did not. And I ruined it for my friend, my neighborhood friend at 6 or 7 years old. And
really?
They were not, yeah. We had a whole, like, I guess, like little quote and I quote fight about it where he was saying Santa's real. It's like it says his name on the box. I was like, oh, because your parents can't write Santa. And then so that was pretty much like the winning point. So then he went home and then talked to his parents about it, and they're like, yeah, no, Santa's not real.
So you were being a real Ebenezer Scrooge that day.
Yes, I was.
Or in your words, you were being an Ebenezer Scrooge.
Ebenezer Scrooge. Yes.
Okay. So
Yeah.
then since Santa's thrown out, and I'll say this, so I'll answer this since you answered that already. I was, so growing up, I was told to believe in Santa and had no reason to suspect otherwise. I didn't have an Ebenezer Scrooge around me. That tried doing anything to the contrary. So probably up until like 4th or 5th grade, and then my mom sat me down. I was like, "Now listen, and it isn't real, but for the younger children, make it real for them, so you don't ruin their Christmas." So we had
Yeah.
that conversation.
Yep.
Okay, so none of my presents ever showed up under the tree early. They all showed up
The night before.
magically overnight. Between Christmas
Yep.
Eve and Christmas Day.
Yeah.
So, but since your presents were under the tree, were you the type? Did you ever try to like sneak in and see what one of them was?
See, no.
You can admit to it now. Your mom will not slap your hand anymore.
I won't do it this year. No, I generally wouldn't, but I know there'd been a couple times where, as boxes get placed under the tree or whatever, or like they'll hit each other and then kind of tear the paper just a little bit. And I've had that where I was like, I've noticed where some of mine already had like a little tear on it. So I was like, just try to like tear it a little bit more to see if I can get a look at what it was. But also, in some cases, I know there was one. I know for sure happened one year. Probably happened a couple. But like, I don't know. Sometimes my parents haven't always been known for hiding stuff well.
Okay.
And I remember just walking into it. I don't know if it was my parents' closet or my sister's closet or what, but I had come across a bunch of Christmas presents. I was like, I shouldn't be seeing these right now. And then I just pretty much walked back out. And then, so yeah, I mean, I've also come across my gifts like that as well. And also, Johnny and I,
Yeah.
when was this? This would have been like 2014.
6 years ago.
Yeah. Oh my gosh, it's already been that long. Wow. Was it that long? I don't know. It doesn't matter.
Doesn't
It
matter.
might not have been that long ago. But we were cleaning the cutlass out and like wanted to start working on it and get it running, whatever. And we're like, just out of curiosity, I was like, I wonder what's in the trunk of the cutlass. Opened it up, and there were Christmas presents for me in the back of the cutlass that were meant for like years ago. Back when like my sister probably just got the car. So I guess my parents thought they got me too many Christmas presents, so they put some away and we're gonna wait till my birthday, but clearly never remembered them.
That's awesome.
Yeah. So I've also come across Christmas presents that way.
Interesting. Yeah. Whereas me, I was very oblivious to things.
Mhm.
So you've seen my bass guitar case, how beat up that thing is.
Oh,
Okay? Okay.
Story time.
That was one of the last gifts I actually got from my dad.
Mm.
So we're doing the gifts and everything, and they're like, okay, I unwrap all my gifts. I'm like, oh, cool. I was happy. I was like, I was whatever. And my dad goes, go look in the closet, in my closet for something.
Mm-hmm.
I'm like, what am I looking for? He's like, you'll see it. You'll know it when you see it. So I go into his closet and I'm looking around. I completely missed it. I was like,
no.
oh, maybe he means this. And I forgot what it was, but I pulled it off the rack and I was like, are you mean this? He's like, no, the black plastic thing. Take it back, put it in. I'm looking around, and I found something black and plastic on the floor and I pulled it out. Oh, this? And he's like, no. And And then he had to like show me where it was. And I was
You
like,
had to
wow, I am oblivious to things.
Could really spell that one out for you.
So I have had that bass guitar case for a while.
Yeah, jeez.
And it is beat up and
It's-
torn to shreds, but it's still there. So yeah, I'm a little oblivious to things, and so I never found things early as a kid. Never. Of course, I wasn't looking for it either because I was still Santa as a
If I
kid,
look, you'll-
as a little kid. So that means you probably never did the tradition then of leaving milk and cookies out.
No.
Okay.
We just, I mean, obviously we had fun decorating cookies. but
Yeah.
we never left
So I
out
remember
cookies.
that, like, we would always decorate the cookies like that as well. But then on Christmas Eve, we always had to leave a glass of milk out and some cookies. And then when we woke up in the morning, the first thing we checked to see if the cookies were gone or at least had a bite out of them or something. Apparently-
see, it's just an excuse to let the parents eat some junk food.
But apparently you're also supposed to leave a carrot out for Rudolph.
yeah. So did that never get touched?
We never left a carrot out.
Okay.
I don't think anyone in my family wanted to eat a carrot. So I was like, okay, so never had that one. That's fun. So yeah, so on the line of gift giving then. This is turning more out to be an interview style thing about Christmas, but it's about
Yeah.
Christmas things. It's interesting.
It's Christmassy.
Was there one gift that as a kid, like that you when you were a kid, that you kind of always wanted but you never got?
Oh, jeez, this is a terrible question.
Why? Because you're afraid your parents are gonna listen and go, he's complaining because he never got that.
Right.
Let's look around the rest of the house for everything else he got. Like, you don't remember being a kid and be like, I want this, and
Just never getting it.
yeah.
Trying to think. I don't know. I think it didn't last too long of me wishing I had it after I never got it. Because there was I remember there was when the Wii came out,
Yeah.
my mom asked me, hey, do you want the Wii or whatever? Because I don't know, whatever. And I was like, no. But then once it came out and all my friends had it, I was like, dang, I kind of wish I got that. But now I look at him like, I'm glad I never got that.
You would have had controllers to the TV left and right.
Oh,
wouldn't you?
absolutely.
Yep.
And then I think I'm trying to remember how long ago it was when that first Transformers came out with the Shia LaBeouf dude, whatever.
Oh, do not remember off the top of my head.
But I remember because I started to want to really get into like collecting the Transformers for that, like the toys for that movie that you could change from vehicle to person, whatever.
Yeah. To robot.
Yeah.
You know, robot in
Yeah,
disguise.
robot. Yeah.
And that was 2007.
That was 2007. So okay. That was 3 years before I graduated RCS.
You would have been
So I would have been
12.
yeah.
That makes sense.
Okay.
You
So
know,
I
12-year-old boy going, I want robots.
I want a robot. I wanted the Megatron and the Optimus Prime like figure thingy mabobbers. And at one point I had my own money and I could have done it. But no, that was something I wanted for Christmas, but then I never got it. And I thought about getting it. And I kind of wish I did. But then I know as a kid I would have just beaten it up. Like now I'd want it because it'd just be cool to have.
Right.
But speaking of that now.
Oh no, he's going on. This is like Josh 2.0. Yeah, I know.
I don't know how to Transformers.
You do realize your keyboard clicks
It's
loud.
super clicky. Yeah. What is it? The hype.
And this, my friends, is how you get Aaron to spend more money than need be. You just make it more expensive, and he automatically decides
Just
that he has to have it.
Oh, I don't want that. What makes it so expensive? Wait, what the heck? What the heck?
All right,
Yeah, so Christmas.
minimize
one
the
toy.
browser for now. How about that?
That's one toy I always wanted to get when I was, I guess, yeah.
Was
Okay.
Transformers Optimus Prime, huh?
Yeah. I
Mine-
wanted the big boys.
Mine was definitely not anywhere near as
Childish, yeah. Okay.
No, it would have been just as childish. Anywhere near as, I guess, popular as the rest of the kiddos, I guess you could say. Because mine was more based on Star Trek. I know, weird, right?
Yeah.
And not Star Wars, Star Trek.
Star Trek.
I wanted one of the phasers pistols. Still like, little boy, gun type thing, like someone the other day making a gun out of a stick and hiding behind trees while shooting at Bryce.
You know what? I was living my life back in second grade again, okay?
Yeah, I know. No comment.
And with my bapping stick.
Yes. So that was mine. I never got that one.
Aw.
However, I did get the Klingon Disruptor from Star Trek The Next Generation. So yeah, close enough.
Klingon what?
Disruptor.
I don't even know what that is.
You don't need to know. It's an energy weapon. It goes,
Oh, okay.
It goes, pew pew, you dead.
Oh, no. Sick.
So that's all you need to know about. Pew pew, you dead.
You dead. It's awesome.
So tell me this, Johnson.
Yeah.
With the holidays around, when I say holidays at this point, I'm talking about Christmas time.
Yeah.
What's your favorite Christmas food?
Oh, no.
And if you tell me none, I will call you a liar.
Oh, yeah. It's definitely not none. Man, my favorite Christmas. So are we gonna do like food, like as like a dinner item? And
what foods do you only eat in Christmas time that you do not eat anytime else in the year?
That one I actually don't know.
Like there's no special food that you only get during this time?
I feel like it used to be, but not so much anymore because it's just like, whatever. It's good. We want to make it now.
What is it?
It's between two things.
You can have two of them.
It's either like the cheesy potatoes,
Mm-hmm.
or I guess it wasn't a Christmas exclusive. It was just for any big holiday where we all got together. But was whatever. It's just like a cherry Coke Jello stuff that my mom would make. But then every once in a while she'd like do something to it and make it interesting. And this was mom's Jello and cheesy potatoes.
So not fruitcake.
Oh gosh, no. I remember the first time I had fruitcake was at youth group for that one like race thing, and at one point you had to eat fruitcake, and that was the most disgusting thing I have ever put in my mouth. Can't really think off the top of my head what was more disgusting than that, but that was darn near close.
All right.
Oh. What was your favorite?
I'd say for mine, and it's only available during the Christmas season.
Oh, eggnog, duh! But that's not food, that's a drink. I know you hate eggnog.
Well, you can count eggnog in that.
Okay,
it's a food stuff.
I love eggnog.
I know you do that, but me, I'm not a fan. My favorite is actually it's a Planters mixed nuts type thing. So they're like, it's like honey nut peanuts and yogurt covered raisins and all these other things and just I forget what it's called, but it's a holiday mix that's only available in the Christmas time, and it's hard to find in the stores. You can find the one with like the seasoned nuts real easily, but you can't find the one with like the peanut brittle and all that in it.
Oh,
it is really good, hard to find.
Brittle.
So it's like peanut brittle, yogurt covered raisins, honey roasted peanuts, and cashews, and some other things.
Really good.
It's really good, but you can only get it in Christmas time. So I mean, that's like every Christmas I'm like, this is the only part about Christmas I like.
This is all I want.
Yeah. What?
I was just thinking of the "All I Want for Christmas" song.
Well, speaking of which,
I'm on a roll.
I was going to ask, what is the most annoying holiday song?
Oh,
while you think on that, my candidate would be the Mariah Carey Christmas album, especially the song "All I Want for Christmas Is You." Here's why. My mom would play that. Nope. Get rid of the wood. My mom plays that CD on repeat,
Year round.
not year round,
Daily.
starting January 1st or December 1st until January 1st. Just on repeat. It is that CD.
That's it?
pretty much. And
Oh, wow.
so I get sick of that song so quickly. I got sick of it when I was a young teenager so fast, and it just continues on. I finally kind of lied to her at one point and said, "You know, if you continue playing the same song off the same CD, the laser will eventually destroy the song on that CD." I intentionally lied so I could stop hearing that song so often.
Does your mother know that yet?
Yep.
Okay. So you just have to give the August Burns Red version a try, and then
Nope.
you'll like.
Nope. It's still the same lyrics, still the same
There's no
annoying
lyrics
song.
in it though. It's just instrumental.
My brain would submit lyrics. And then my brain would submit the cover photo for it. And I go, ugh. He makes a very ugly lady.
He is beautiful.
Anyways, what would you have to say is the most?
See, I hate the Alvin and the Chipmunks Christmas music. I cannot stand it.
Did you ever hear the Disney Christmas album?
I don't know if I want to.
It was like Mickey Mouse, Donald Duck, Goofy, the Chipmunks, and all these other Disney characters that sang various Christmas songs.
I think I would hate it.
Okay.
I think I would hate it. I might like Mickey Mouse,
but it'd be like Mickey,
not,
Minnie, and Goofy singing.
I would rather listen to them than the Chipmunks, for sure. I cannot stand the Chipmunks. Whenever and that's just for music in general. Like it's the Chipmunks is like on par with Rebecca Black and her Friday song. Like,
okay,
it's awful. I dislike it. I'm not sorry for anybody that might like that. That's it. I don't like it. Okay, I'm kind of sorry. I don't mean to be mean, but I just don't like it.
Fair enough.
I don't like it.
Fair enough. Yeah, I think the one that I had, because like when I was growing up, before CD players, before cassettes, records, I actually had a vinyl version of this. It was called the Disney Family Christmas. It was like,
oh wow,
decent sized thing. So I remember that, and I had a record player that I had in my room.
That's cool.
And it was a record player designed for kids, so it was a little more sturdy.
Yeah,
It was designed to be banged around a little bit more than normal.
Nice.
So I think it was Disney Family Christmas, or no, it was Disney's Christmas Favorites. Here it is. I found the vinyl.
Oh wow, how much is that for?
And yeah, that's definitely I wish I had that vinyl.
Oh no,
$90.
Oh okay, that's not a cheap vinyl.
No,
but
so a 12-inch, 33 RPM vinyl.
Jesus.
Yep.
Ugh.
So that's what it was. So it wasn't the Family Christmas. It was Disney's Christmas Favorite. It's like all the Disney characters on a sled. So there's like Scrooge McDuck, Huey, Dewey, Louie, Donald Duck, Daisy Duck, Goofy, Mickey, Minnie, Pluto. The character I don't recognize. Oh, Chipmunks.
I don't know what I just feel like that. I don't know. I just feel like that voice stuff was just overdone too much. Because then that's like once the Chipmunks became like a thing again, it just seemed like I heard that voice effect way too more than I ever wanted to, and that's just like, I'm done with these Chipmunks.
Yeah, there was too many Chipmunks. So there's Alvin and the Chipmunks, and there's the Rescue Ranger Chipmunks, and
see, I shoot chipmunks at my aunt's house.
Fair enough. So on the flip side of that, then, do you have a favorite Christmas carol?
No. Think.
Really? Because I could probably name one off the top of my head for you.
Curious as to what you would say. What, Joy to the World by August Burns Red because it's got vocals in it?
Or Carol of the Bells by August Burns Red.
Okay. I mean, the whole August Burns Red album is all their
I
Christmas
didn't say it had to be
musics.
traditional
Okay.
variants of the
Okay.
carols.
I was thinking of like an actual, okay. Because there was one song, it was like the Hallelujah song,
Uh-huh.
but the lyrics were redone in it. And I mean, it was about Christ being born and stuff like that.
Which a lot of the carols are.
Yes. But so it was the Hallelujah though song, and it was done by this guy Cloverton. But I can never find it on any streaming services I can never find it anywhere besides YouTube. So I can never before I had like data and all that crap on my phone, like I could never listen to it outside of home. So that I feel like is probably one of my favorites besides the whole August Burns Red ones. Those are all just killer. I think I do like Oh Holy Night. I like O Come Emmanuel a lot. Especially when I got my delay pedal for a guitar, and then I did some like weird effect, and it just sounded like dark and spooky, and I was like, I like this. But yeah. Yeah.
Fair enough.
Yeah. I like a lot of different songs for different reasons. It's
I
hard
know.
to pick a favorite.
I know. So for me, not because it is dark and spooky, I would have to say "O Come Emmanuel," just because of the fact that points to that, like it's a song of hope and longing and waiting.
Yeah.
So it does have that.
I like the minorness
of it.
Yeah, especially when you oh man, if I'd have to set up that delay pedal real quick, and it sounds so I probably have a recording on my phone somewhere.
But
so cool.
I like it not so much for the music itself and the minors and all that, but more so for the lyrics itself.
And that's why I like the Cloverton version of Hallelujah more than the standard Hallelujah song.
Okay.
The Shrek version, as some people know it, as most people probably know it.
Okay. So I noticed in church today, when pastor goes, how many of you have willingly started listening to Christmas music that you raised your hand?
Yeah, I did.
So what's the date? What's the date where it's acceptable and allowable for you to start listening to Christmas music and for you to start decorating for Christmas?
Okay. Well, those are two different things.
I know.
Yes. So start listening to Christmas music December 26th.
Okay.
So okay. I guess I wouldn't start listening to your standard Christmas music until for sure after Thanksgiving. Pretty much, I guess I would just wait until December hits.
Okay.
Pretty much, because then that's when the 25 days to Christmas stuff starts on TV for the movies and all that kind of fun stuff if you're into that.
I'm glad I don't have cable.
Yeah. So I guess, yeah, I'm definitely fine with it just being like closer to Christmas time, like to either the beginning of December or just like a week, probably 2 weeks before Christmas starts. At the latest, I would say, I guess. Otherwise, see, for me though, it's like the August Burns Red Christmas music. I'll listen to that year round.
Okay.
Just because, yeah. Gotta listen to my boys play some music. And decorating, I'd probably just almost never do it. Personally. But I guess it depends on how big of a display you're wanting to do.
Okay.
Because obviously for some people.
What's the earliest that someone that you know could decorate their house for Christmas and you not go, oh, they're the crazy lady or crazy person on the block?
Oh, it's not too early. I guess I would probably just say, see, that's a hard thing to say. because you want to do it before the snowfall, because otherwise then it's difficult to do after snow's coming down. But which in Wisconsin now we don't know when we want snow or not anymore. I feel like.
Well,
Um,
if your qualifier is snowfall, then what about in Mexico?
Just never do it. I'm kidding.
I like Mexico more.
I would say pretty much when you start listening to the music. So either the beginning, like just as once December hits, or like a week or two before Christmas actually happens. But then, I mean, you've got some people that do some pretty insane decorating things. So if that means they have to start earlier and it's cool enough, then fine. All right. I would allow that start after Thanksgiving. But if you take that long to do decorations for your house, it better be epic.
You're a wise ruler that you will allow them to do that.
Yeah.
I guess I'm going to be as Aaron puts it, an Ebenezer Scrooge. Music begin and end December 25th.
Oh my goodness. Okay.
Like I said, as Aaron says, an Ebenezer Scrooge. Decoration. You decorate before Thanksgiving. I might consider you a candidate for a award of some sort.
Not a good award, I'd imagine.
No.
No.
So yeah, like Aaron says, I like Aaron puts it, I will be an Ebenezer Scrooge. Just because, yeah, I am not a fan of Christmas music in general. It's too happy.
It's too happy. There's some sad Christmas songs.
Okay, if there are sad Christmas songs, find them for me. I'll listen to those.
Okay.
I need emo Christmas.
I need emo Christmas.
Do not play that.
I'll say I feel like if you looked up emo Christmas music, that's definitely going to be a thing, and it's definitely going to be awful.
Yeah, I know. It reminds me, it's that video that comes out every year. It's like all these goth dancers with nightsticks and baggy pants, and then they sit there, and all of a sudden Mariah Carey's "All I Want for Christmas Is You" starts playing, and they're shaking their glow sticks in time to it. Have you ever seen that? Oh, I will have to show you that after this.
Yes.
So like every Christmas that comes up, and it's like all I want for, and it's these emo guys with like big, wide black pants and the black makeup, and they're spiked dog collars and glow sticks. They're supposed to be at a rave, but they're doing it to Mariah Carey's "All I Want for Christmas Is You."
Ooh,
yeah, I know.
Bad.
It's kind of cool, and like that's my Christmas music.
No.
I know. Like I said, Ebenezer Scrooge. It's okay. I have come to accept that others do not think that way and decide to listen to Christmas music like all year round, like you, or starting as soon as the first leaf falls, like some crazy people. That's okay.
It's Christmas.
I will let them live like that, but I'm not going to. Now, you are a very okay, this might sound weird. You are a very scenty person. And what I mean by that is you like
candles.
Your candles.
I like,
and you're smelling your candles, and you're like, I like this scent. I like this scent.
Yes.
Do you have a Christmas candle that you use with a Christmas scent?
See, I don't.
Do you have a favorite Christmas scent? Like a scent that goes, oh, that smells of Christmas.
See, I'm glad you brought that up, because now I was about a few days ago. I was like, you know what? They've probably got some Christmas candles and winter scented candles out there now.
Yeah.
I haven't gone to go look at those yet. No, I'm going to have to.
Like, any particular scent in mind that you're looking for?
But as far as that goes, that's hard. Because
I know what mine is. Mine's Dead and Dying Pine Tree.
A dead and dying pine tree.
In reality, when you cut down a tree and you bring a tree inside, it's dead and dying.
It is okay. You're right. You're right.
So
That's
I'm
fair.
being a little facetious, but at the same time,
It's
I
true.
like the pine tree of like a fresh tree scent
Yes,
or a fir tree or whatever. Yeah.
I do.
But I just had the dead and dying just to be a little facetious in it. But like that would be my favorite Christmas scent.
I do like.
And I could deal with the
tree.
scent all December. The scent I can deal with.
Okay, it's just the decorating and the music is just
Yeah.
and I'm gonna guess movies as well. Maybe.
What's Christmas movie? I don't watch Christmas movies. Unless you count Die Hard as a Christmas movie.
I would.
Okay.
I'll count it.
Then that might be the only one I've ever watched.
Okay. So this year we're watching Elf together.
I've never seen that movie.
You've never seen Elf?
Never.
Really?
Never seen Elf.
My dad hates it.
I don't even know who's it. Oh, that Will Ferrell.
Yeah.
Yeah.
He cannot stand.
And haven't
Will
seen
Ferrell.
that. I haven't seen The Grinch with Jim Carrey. I haven't seen
How have you not seen that?
Live Under a Rock, apparently.
I guess so. Man, not even like the Christmas Story?
Okay, that one I have seen.
Okay. I was just saying.
But that's been a long time since I've seen that.
Yeah. The last what about like the Christmas, is it Christmas with the right? Or who is, or what's the one with Chevy Chase?
Never seen those.
Okay.
I know what you're talking about.
Yeah.
I can't remember the series name. That's how
I can't remember. I don't remember the name now either. I mean, you've seen the movie It's a Wonderful Life.
when I was a kid in school and was forced to.
Oh my gosh. I love that movie. Man.
National Lampoon's Christmas.
Oh gosh, what was I thinking of? I don't know what I was thinking.
That's the Chevy Chase one, unless you're
Okay.
thinking of something else.
Well, there's another. It's like Christmas with the whatevers.
With the Cranks?
Is it Cranks? Probably is.
Yeah, Christmas with the Cranks.
Who's in that?
Tim Allen, Jamie Lee Curtis, Dan Aykroyd,
Okay.
Emmett Walsh, Eric Sullivan.
Wow.
Yeah, I don't know.
Shoot.
Yeah, no, I do not know that one.
Man. That's Christ.
I think when I was a young kid, I watched the Santa Claus.
Oh, that's right. Those movies too. Totally forgot about those.
Yeah, when I was a young kid, but I mean,
Mhm.
like since I've become like 18 in that, no.
Yeah, no interest. I guess I could easily live without seeing them from now on, but
I
if it's on, I'll
for
watch
sure do not watch Hallmark.
what's Hallmark?
My mom watches that.
Same.
I say, you watch Hallmark?
No, my mom watches Hallmark. Gosh, but as far as scents go, yeah, the tree, because I like woodsy, earthy smells for the most part.
So you like Dying Tree. Got it.
I would say cinnamon, but generally whenever I get like a cinnamon, like if I smell a cinnamon candle, it's always really strong.
Maybe-
So I don't like.
Maybe I'll watch a Christmas movie this year.
Nice.
Krampus.
Oh my gosh. I heard that movie was terrible.
But it's a Christmas comedy horror film.
Yeah, exactly. Comedy horror. How does that work? It's got to be terrible.
Oh, the posters for it look horrible.
Oh, I'm sure.
So that's what I said. Maybe it'll be a festive Christmas movie. Right up my alley.
Oh, see, oh man, that's one thing I like. See, and now that I've got those KFC fire logs, I am so looking forward to just making a fire on a cold evening, sitting down, having some rum and eggnog, and enjoying the fire. Maybe a hot toddy. I don't know.
Yeah.
Lovely. Yeah.
Wow.
What?
Krampus. Next Krampus.
Yeah.
It had a budget of 15 million to make it. It made 42.7 million in the US, 18.8 million in other territories worldwide. for a total of $61.5 million. That's 4 times its budget.
Wow. That's a lot of money.
It was second at the box office on opening weekend, losing only to The Hunger Games, Mockingjay Part 2.
Oh my gosh. Oh man. Clearly there weren't that good movies out that year.
It earned $16.3 million that weekend. Mockingjay Hunger Games earned $18.6 million.
That's not by much.
No. And it was only in 2,902 theaters. So that tells you it actually did very well.
It did very well. I feel like it just had a ton of hype and it was not good.
It
I never
says,
watched
it
it,
says
though.
audiences polled by CineScore gave the film a rating of B- on an A+ to F scale.
Not bad then.
And then on Rotten Tomatoes, it has a 6.07 out of 10.
That's not too bad.
Here's the website's critical consensus reads: Krampus is a gory, good fun for fans of non-traditional holiday horror with a fondness for Joe Dante's B-movie classics.
It's right up your alley, Paul.
Yep. That right there is a very happy Merry Christmas to me.
Maybe I'll watch it this year too. Who knows?
We'll have me, you, Josh, Amy watch it with Xena and Scout. Actually, I'd like to see how Xena responds to a horror movie.
I guess if she would stick around to watch it or be in the room while it's going on. I mean, I guess she'd always be in the room, but
No, she watches TV with me.
oh,
Regardless, sense.
yeah. Oh no, yeah. I like the trees. I like the trees. I like peppermint. I like wood. I like fire.
Yeah, but fire's not so much a.
Well, like I mean, because I see the wood wick candles that I've looked at getting before have like a fire, like I don't know what that was. His sense was like something about a fire. I don't know,
Okay.
and it smelled great.
All right. So I got 2 more questions. First one: do you own an ugly sweater for Christmas?
Well, I'm glad you asked.
Oh no. I was expecting this to be a yes or no answer, but apparently I stumbled into something.
So, I mean, I've never really had an ugly sweater for Christmas sweater, to my knowledge, but I did get like an August Burns Red sweater years ago. There's like a Home Alone themed thing, but this year,
You did not order that.
oh, I did.
You had to put into words what you ordered.
I got another August Burns Red sweater.
Rip everyone's eardrums.
Oh, I'm so sorry. I got an August Burns Red sweater, but this one exclusively has All I Want for Christmas Is You cover photo on it with the vocalist Jake from August Burns Red posing as the lovely. Oh.
So look up the Mariah Carey "All I Want for Christmas Is You" poster, album cover.
Yeah.
And so she's sitting like on a thing of snow or leaning over or bending back a little bit and has like the cute, sexy pose looking at the camera and pouting her lips and all that. And then imagine an ugly bald man in her place
with a beard.
with a beard doing the same exact thing. That's what you just got in your nightmare fuel. Congratulations, everyone. R.I.P. your dreams.
All right. So that's gonna be, I guess, if you could call it an ugly sweater, that will be my ugly sweater this year.
That
But it
hands
is
down
beautiful.
wins any ugly sweater contest.
Oh, no. Never.
I like Jake as a person, but
He's a cool dude. He is a cool guy.
I've greatly enjoyed his master classes on heart support. I've greatly enjoyed interacting with him one-on-one in those classes, but I don't know what they were thinking when they did that.
They're having fun. I don't know. See, you know what? In the future, Paul, there will be an uglier Christmas sweater than that.
Yeah, if Skyride ever makes a CD.
No!
I'm kidding.
Wow, we do have CDs now, actually.
I know. I was
Well,
kidding with you.
But no, we could probably get, I don't know if I should just save that for an off-air comment. No, I think I'll just do that because it's just a personal thing. I think you probably know what I'd get at.
No, I don't.
Oh, well, it still involves the color red.
Oh, yes, I do know.
Yeah.
And if you want to know, please, no.
No, you don't. You just don't.
Okay, I do not have an ugly Christmas sweater.
Okay.
I don't.
He's scarred. It's over. He can't.
Final question, Mr. Johnson.
Yeah.
Oh man. Favorite Christmas memory.
Oh no. Oh no. How do you no.
Oh no, you only got 25 of them to go through. Oh wait, probably like 22.
Yeah. See, I don't remember anything until my 4th birthday party. So I always thought I was literally born at the age of 4.
So 22 of them.
Oh,
You would, if you would remembered your 4th birthday party, you will have remembered your 4th Christmas.
yeah.
So that means you don't remember 3 of them. 25 minus 3 is 22.
No, you're right. So, that is a tough one.
I know. All of a sudden, I'm making you pick. What is your favorite memory from Christmas?
So it's not favorite. It's not like favorite gift, but just favorite memory.
Yep. I'm not going to ask the favorite gift one.
Well, that's easy.
What's that?
Shoot, maybe it's not so easy.
Yeah.
No, it is easy. It was the Pearl Drum set for gift. Probably, yeah, definitely. But memory. Gosh, there's so many of them.
Yeah, but what's your favorite one?
I just it had to do with going to my aunt's house,
Okay.
seeing my cousins, especially as a kid, because I always liked seeing, pretty much because it was like going meant going to cousin's house and aunt and cousin, whatever family's house. It's kind of up in like the Oconomowoc area, so it was about like an hour-ish drive, whatever. And obviously, it was just always obviously tons of snow always going on as a kid. It's weird. It seems like we don't get snow anymore, but we used to have a ton of it all the time.
Global warming, yo.
Yeah, it's just what's happening. We'll just have Christmas in like June or July. It won't be summer. It'll be snow. But yeah, we would go to my aunt's house. I'd see my cousins. We'd always play like some PlayStation 2 or whatever, have fun. But the one thing that I enjoyed was the first and only time I have been on a snowmobile, and it was with my cousin. We like took a ride around the property and stuff like that, and then we went out. The lake was like hard enough and thick enough where we could take the snowmobiles out on the lake, and he would slide around, and that was just, I always loved going out on the snowmobile, which I think it only happened like that one time.
All right.
So it was going out, being a big old, my big old cousin Ben.
Your big old
My
cousin
big old
Ben.
cousin Ben.
All right.
Going on a snowmobile. And then he'd always like pick me up and like hit my head on the ceiling for fun. Not like hard, but
That explains so much.
Yeah. Not hard, but yeah. I was going to good old Auntie Judy's was always just the highlight for Christmas time.
So I'd have to say for me, one of the most interesting ones, probably the best memory, I would have been about 4 or 5. We were still living in North Carolina, and we came up to Wisconsin for Christmas. So it was really the first time me meeting all my cousins and that.
Ooh.
And, and everyone crammed into a little house, which is a precursor to how life is going to be like the rest of life. My life for all holidays coming forward. Everyone crammed into little tiny house, tons of big Mexicans. Always great times with the family.
Oh yeah.
And that's not being sarcastic. That's real. There's good times there, except now with COVID and that not doing anything. But yeah, so that's why I'd have to say that. But
Oh, so just getting crammed in with everybody in the
but well,
house.
meeting them
Oh.
for the first time.
Oh, for the first time.
You know,
Okay,
majority
yeah,
of
yeah.
them. You know, that's what made it interesting
Special.
and special. And you know, we were from North Carolina, so we really didn't see snow. So this snow thing was a whole new adventure up here. You know, it's like, ooh, what's this?
What
This
is
white
this?
fluffy stuff. Little did I know I'd be singing for the rest of my life on a weekly basis, essentially. Say la vie, so life is life and life goes on. That's what happens. So yeah, that was a good one. But
Nice. Awesome.
yeah, so when this comes out, it'll actually be 2 days before Christmas.
Yeah.
So
What perfect timing.
I know. So from me and Aaron here at User Words Podcast,
Merry Christmas.